designing process of it was obviously build our own money, obviously too. And, what does an esports arena look like? You and I can design a soccer field. You and I can design a football field. Like we've seen those all of our lives. So to see something new, you have to get a little creative and imaginative. And for us, we teamed up with SHI, a couple of really good friends on there. Katrina Akins is one of my really good friends from social media for years. I reached out to her, and Chris Avilius and Steve Isaacs, they're both incredible people. And I said, hey guys, I want to build something for our kids and for our community. Where do we start? And from there, Katrina jumped in board. She brought all of her people in from SHI in various groups, and I had my admin team, I had my coach, and we all sat down on that Zoom and talked about, what may it look like, how may it come down. And then eventually as the world started to open up, we were able to get the designers to come in and measure out the spacing and so forth. Then we had the kids, like I said, we talked about that. And then we had to pick out, a team name, so for the kids, we're an island. Right next to us is Atlantic City. So our typical mascot is the Buccaneers. But any gamer, the kids are like, hey, we want to be called the Megalodons. And I was like, well, number one, awesome name next to a beach in Atlantic Ocean. But number two, why? And they go, well, that's like kind of like our avatar. And it was like right there, boom, gamers, right? We all have different avatars, whatever kind of, application we use. So I said, you know what, let's go with that. And our colors are blue and, multicolored blue and black. And they're like, we want to be black and red, and then, that's when it evolved into, hey, we want to call this space the abyss, because when teams come in, they're going to fall into the abyss after we're done with them. And this is 4th to 8th grade kids talking here. So how awesome is that? We're taking the ownership of that. And then we kept talking about how to designing it. The hardest part throughout this whole process, it was a lengthy process, and we're still just about done of the install because of all the chain supply, because of all the items that we've been trying to get. It has been a very long and tedious process. I'm thankful for the people that have been working with me on the emails, and I'm thankful for their patience with me, because I get rather short saying, my kids need this now. They want that space now. And, like I said, the chain supply and patience is so needed when you're building something like this, because ultimately, as we said from the beginning with our coach, we're building a foundation. We don't want to just rush into something. So, we want to make sure we do this right from the start and build this up. So as we're building our team, we're building our arena, and then we built into getting into an actual league. So everything of intentionality, breaking it down, but ultimately, you need to get all the stakeholders involved. And, when I let the board know, they were very excited about it. I let the local university, we're next to Stockton University. So they do rather well on a lot of their different esports events. They've already spoken to our kids. On one time the coach did, we had Steve Isaacs reach in from Epic Games, and he talked to the kids. So we're trying to give them so many different ideas and making them feel a proud process of building it.